Hello and welcome to my Quantum Incursions guide for active players. I will just give you a short overview on how to use my guide and won't go that much into detail because of the lack of time until the next incursion will start. You will need to invest 775 to 860 quantum shards, but that's not a big deal because if you play actively and reach 500 to 550 progress points, you will get them back as a reward. But you have to stay active and look to the quantum map a lot of times to choose your nodes where you can progress with the double factor, and you won't have to fight with the normal factor for your progress. I would prefer picking ballista and either soldiers or archers, because in level 9 and 10 there are some armies which will be very hard to defeat with cavalry or the heavy ones. And as goods, I would prefer choosing iron. Your playstyle is very easy. You will skip all donation nodes except the goods donation in the first few levels. There you can donate your starting goods you haven't picked. The focus in the first few days is to boost your production city and don't lose any units, so you won't have to recruit more units, which will slow down your production city buildup. And when your production city is finished, you start to put down decorations to boost your attack and additional triumphal arches to cover the lack of happiness to put down more decorations. Here's a short overview of the attack boost you will need at least for each level to fight successfully and without many lost units in most of the cases. Sometimes there's one army in a level you will lose maybe 1 or 2 units, but not that much. In the video description there will be a link to this document so you can follow the step-by-step guide in your own tempo. And the first day is very important. And for example, the first step, by buying 3 expansions with quantum shards, I would recommend to buy these above or below the starting area and choose the line where you have less impediments on the expansions, so you won't need to invest that much shards to deny them. This guide is just a rough indication for you, so you don't have to follow every step at the current time, and just find your own way to build up your city. And if you have, for example, more coins or supplies, you can build a tailor sooner than me or something like that. And I won't go along every step now. Just say if you reached the last city on Monday, feel free to build up your decorations and additional triumphal arches. And I personally will buy the next expansion for 19 goods as well. And then I start selling my production city to get a space for another decorations or additional triumphal arches. If you have questions, I would recommend you to join UberNerds or Moving Cat's Discord server and just ask in the Quantum Incursion channels for help, and maybe me or some other guys will help you out and answer your questions.